right, it's the Coco Show. If David Strand's on the job, there's something in store. We speak facts, please don't ignore. But if you got beef, Buster, come on, bring me some more. There's nothing new up under the sun, so we expect when you in check there'll be problems. But let it sink in, get under your skin, so you can see it just a mile away from your win. How many days are you gonna go through before you see for yourself what's the truth? It's time to rise, open your eyes. The Coco Show catching people by surprise like. What you say, David?
It's Jolly, baby.
Oh yeah, real style, black fit, go loud, one time, all out, no doubt. Now it's time to work it out.
It's the Coco Show. With your man, David Strand.
Yo, it's KDS.
Wong, it's your girl Shanti.
Hey, how y'all doing? This debate. Hold on, wait.
We're gonna
Don't
keep that,
nope,
right?
we're gonna roll with that.
All this original. We want y'all to hear the original starting.
Okay, first of all, I didn't know we were starting.
I said, were you ready?
Okay, I thought y'all was gonna do something totally different. I didn't know he was gonna start the show. Anyway, this
It's
is
the
your
Coco
main
Show.
man. Yeah, David Strand.
Don't he
The
sound
Coco
flustered?
Show.
See,
Yeah, I
y'all,
sound flustered.
y'all hear the frustration in his voice. The
As
frustration.
always.
Look at him getting all tame.
Nah, shut up. Nah, what's going on, man? This your man, David Strand here with the Coco Show, man. I'm just having a good time. You know, trying to live life. As always, we
You're doing
got
a good job.
our lovely lady co-host, Shanti.
Well, I'm good people.
And to my front, my brother, my producer, my editor,
Not to my front.
my
That
front,
means something different in Jamaica.
DJ KDS.
What it do? What it do? What it do?
And welcome to the team. Did we give you a name?
Yeah.
We'll call you Ed.
Sir.
Oh, Sir Ed.
Word.
Sir what?
Sir Edward.
He said, Wagwan people.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
You hear that?
Whoa, wait a minute.
The man is spoken.
Everybody slow down.
The man.
Miss it. Slow down.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Carry on.
Anyway, we would like to thank FreedomKRadio.net for
Thank you
always
guys.
putting us on.
Everyone's homework.
Every Sunday and Thursday.
Thank you for your love and your hard work.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate
And
you.
we're not just going to thank Freedom K, but you know we're going to thank the people that got us here, and that is you. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for pushing that like button. Thank you for telling your friends about us.
Aww.
And that's something that I take heart. That's something that we all take heart. So thank you
Gotta have friends.
thank you for just spreading that word of mouth. And if it's something that you don't like and you know me, hey, reach out. I ain't gonna be mad at you. We can only
Feedback
get
is
better.
welcome.
Yeah, feedback is always
We're
welcome.
just trying to be better
Mhm.
for you. Really.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
We all got a story to share though.
We do.
Yeah.
And as we're thanking you, we'd like to thank Nike, Kohl's, and GameStop as well.
God. Thank you, sponsors.
Thank
Hey.
you so much.
If you want to be a sponsor, hit us up.
Hit us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, we don't have no problem saying anything.
And we want to support local work.
Yes.
Come on, Greenville,
Yeah, yo.
Spartanburg.
Let's get out my happy moment for a minute.
Anderson,
Yeah, what's going on with that, man?
Greenwood.
Like,
Where
y'all at?
We want to help you.
That flush station back. Y'all hear that flush station?
It's not flush station.
I said
It's
flush.
like I said crustacean.
I said flush station. Not crustacean.
Anyway.
Nah, but like, you're right, man. There's a lot of local businesses that could benefit from, you know, the support of others, man. Like, the power behind what we're trying to do is
We trying to put you on.
we're trying to put you on
It's
through
2020.
so many avenues.
Yes.
And I feel like we're opening doors to other ways to be able to do that. So it's like, let's at least sit down, let's get on the phone via email, whatever, and let's talk about what you offer to the general public, and let's try to expand what you got.
Everybody's trying to grow. You trying to grow. We trying to grow. Like, let's help each other out.
More
We
up than
are
out though, because this
growing
belly got to go.
people.
Well,
You know what I mean?
facts.
That's all.
Somebody, here we come.
Here we go.
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
And if you're new to Greenville or you are from Greenville, come and check us out at Gather Greenville. You know, we have a lot of places in there that if you haven't tried, ooh, it's making my mouth water just thinking about it. Anyway, Y'all gotta come down there. Come to Hendo. Come to KO.
The donuts.
Come and enjoy these lovely. Oh, let me just tell you, these donuts are made daily, every day. Fresh every day.
Fresh,
So it's like when you wake up, they're actually cutting the dough.
To make. Oh wait, can't do that.
So you know what I mean. So just let you
No
know.
slogan for the
Don't go to
donuts.
sleep on them. I don't know their slogan. I work for them too, but I don't know the slogan. But I'm telling you this right now, not just because I work for them.
They make
but
the world go round. A treat when you
I
are
love
down.
y'all.
It's good.
That's their
It's
slogan.
good food.
I love you.
Let's get it to
Hendo.
You love them?
I love you. I love you, Hendo.
And I'm not just saying just check out Hendo. I don't have to say check out KO. There's other restaurants over there as well. Some of them aren't open yet, but we also have Cantina, and we have Mike's Phillies, which they make some awesome Phillies. So you guys have got to come
better
and
than
check
Miami
those
Sub?
out. I actually have to say yes.
No.
Hey, better than who?
Miami
Miami
Subs.
They make what?
But anyway, if you guys,
Best Philly ever.
yeah, they do make good Phillies.
I don't believe it.
But if you
I
want
know
to
you
check
don't.
Gather Greenville out, they are open Tuesday through Saturday.
And when you finish there, you know, and you need to just, you know, kick your feet up and let that food digest just a little bit. Just go head back on up through downtown and make a little pit stop at the Cigar Experience.
What do they offer?
Oh my gosh, relaxation, libations, and smokes. You like a nice Cuban? I don't know much about cigars.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
I
don't
do
either.
like to smoke a good cigar
But I
every
wouldn't
now and
mind
then
going
with
in
a
there.
nice glass of cognac.
I actually wouldn't mind just
Cognac,
like
you'll say?
having a
Cognac.
picture.
Interesting.
Yeah, that spot, like for real though, shout out to Pete and his lovely wife. I love what you guys are doing for the Greenville area. It's a good look for black businesses. Like we just finished Black History, but y'all making Black History. I love it. It's
We're making
actually
Black History.
we're making Black History. I love it. I love the connection.
Y'all better get my nose right in them books. I'm telling y'all, man.
You say what?
Better get his nose right in the books. So sick.
Let my daughters come tell me. No, it's funny.
Be sitting there in the back of your book.
No, hell no. Anyway.
Also, in the upcoming news, get ready for the YouTube channel.
Oh,
It's
get ready.
coming. It's coming. Y'all get to see our beautiful faces. Well, I ain't gonna say my
I
face. is
know
beautiful,
this. I know
but y'all don't get to see us on YouTube. So
I know it.
if y'all listen to us and you like us and you was like, dang, I want to know what these cats look like, you actually gonna get the chance to see what we look like. And then you think to
That
yourself,
means I have to actually be presentable.
I mean, look at my big head. I gotta be presentable. I feel like I need to.
Nah, man. I feel like y'all. Nah, we gotta keep it real. Come on, just keep it real.
I'm not gonna be looking like this.
Mike, just keep it real.
We at the house today. We not at the new headquarters, so
Right, we're chilling. Y'all
I'm
see,
still
y'all
in
don't
my
chill?
Work clothes.
But y'all don't chill in your work, you know?
I mean, I'm in my do whatever clothes.
Why not give them the reality?
I do whatever clothes.
It's Tuesday, y'all. This what Tuesday look like.
Why isn't it Friday?
I about to say I'll be at work this Friday.
I mean, it's cool. What's wrong with your t-shirt? What's wrong with you?
Oh no, I'm good. My t-shirt's fine. I'm in my whatever clothes.
What's the problem?
Yeah, she's still in her work clothes.
Okay.
She don't want to be in her
There
work.
really ain't no sense. Did you pay for that?
What?
That top?
Yeah.
Then it ain't work clothes. This is your clothes. You just chose to wear it. You blessed them with the ability to see the top. You see what I'm going?
I feel you. Okay.
You need to pass around a collection plate. You might get started. It's ridiculous.
That boy preaching. In other news.
Very sure.
Yeah, I don't feel like New Year's resolutions was the vibe for 2020. I felt like everybody was just like, that's it, new me in 2020. But how many people are really working toward that? So,
Right.
you know, especially now it's March, like that whole vibe is, I don't know if it's still that strong. So
Yeah.
I feel like just gonna be a little reminder. Like, you still have work to do. We all still have work to do. So
I was right about one thing though.
What's that, Powder?
The new virus.
Corona?
I called it before.
Hey, I ain't gonna say my job's name, but I'm scared at work. I want y'all to know. On the weekends, I am scared at work. When they say made from China, I'll be scared.
Y'all nasty. Wash your damn
I'm
hands.
scared. I'm scared.
Disgusting. Oh no, disgusting.
Tell them.
But yeah, talking about forgiveness. So why did forgiveness pop up?
For Jill.
Yeah, it's my doing. I'm sorry.
For Jill. Why is forgiveness?
I think it's necessary,
On your
man. I'm gonna be real. I want us to have fun with this, but I'm gonna be real. I was listening to, like I told y'all, I listened to every one of our episodes to really just critique my own work, and then to also just see where we can enhance and add and change and do things to be creative and not so consistent, because I don't ever want us to be predictable.
Yeah.
At the same time, I'm listening to like the content and the stuff that we're talking about here lately, and I like the direction that it's going in, and I'm really listening to the way things are being said, certain words and certain things that are coming out in our episodes. And what I'm hearing a lot of is that, you know, we, and I say we as a podcast, we as the listeners, because I feel like there's no one really exempt from it, but we all are holding on to so much over the course of the years. Whatever age you are, that's how many years I feel like you're holding on to so much that you may or may not realize that you haven't let go of. And I strongly feel like unless you kind of go through the process of what that is and properly forgive a thing or someone or whatever, or that action, like, it hinders you from being able to do anything new in your life. In fact, I feel like it actually makes you want to do less as you progress older in your life.
It puts you in reverse.
Yeah. And I started to look up, because I'm like, well, I myself don't know a whole lot about like forgiveness.
Yeah.
And I hold on to a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So I wanted to like read some articles and watch some videos, some TED Talks. And I was blown away, and I was like, yo, we gotta talk about forgiveness.
Yeah.
So I want to go through just some of those bullet points. I don't really want to read it like word for word, but just kind of what I came across and some of the information, some of the stories too. Very powerful. And I think, just from the topic itself, the episode,
Yeah.
people are getting a lot from this. I feel like we collaborative, we're just going to get a lot from it. I feel like we're going to be able to grow from this and maybe start to see those things that we're still holding on to. And hopefully start to let it go. And
How is forgiveness not a part of mind, body, spirit?
You're right.
Like,
I didn't answer you because I fell asleep, but you're right.
I was like, are you gonna answer?
I left you hanging. I was like, I'm done.
It's cool. You tapped out. It's all
I
right.
was sleepy. So.
But yeah, I feel like growth is essential, and I feel like forgiveness helps you grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you're a different person on the other side of whatever you've had to forgive somebody for. Are you a better person or are you a worse person?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like forgiveness makes you a better person. I don't in any way feel like forgiveness is you relinquishing control of yourself and your boundaries. I don't feel like that means you're laying down and allowing people to walk over you. Like, if you feel that that's what forgiveness is, then you got some growing up to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the only way I feel like, not the only way, but I feel like that growing up happens when you forgive.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard. I'm not saying it's easy. Please don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Because if it was that easy, then everybody would do it.
Yeah.
You know? I think forgiveness is for the brave.
It is. Do you guys ever wonder though why it's hard?
It's actually not hard for me.
Forgiveness is not hard.
I can forgive you all day.
I'm talking. Okay, so let me conjure back up a thought, and I gotta say it without saying the name. But you remember you got a message,
Yeah,
from said friend
that's funny. We talked about.
about what was said, and I said, Mike, you gotta let it go, and you gotta forgive. And you said I did, and I do, and then you was good, and then like a week later,
I brought it back up.
you brought it back up, which told me
I didn't let it go.
it was still a part of you,
Yeah.
somewhat relevant, somewhat still alive inside of you.
It was more. I talk about it because I said it earlier. Like I told co-host earlier today, it'd have been different if it would have been a different reaction if you would one just said like, okay, if you're gonna say you're my boy, and you're gonna say we've been through this, that, and the third. Why did I get a text message versus you calling me up saying, yo, can we sit down and talk? Because that's what men do. No ifs, ands, buts about it.
That's what men should do.
That's what men should do. But we don't do that. Well, certain ones don't do that. Why? We don't know. But
I
for
mean,
me,
I feel like
I'm sorry.
everybody's at different places in their life to realize what's the right way to approach things.
Yeah.
But continue, I'm sorry.
No, you go. Ain't really nothing more I can say about it because it just lets me know where your mindset was, where you are as a human, and where I thought you was a friend of mine, but come to find out, you wasn't. So, I mean, I'll forgive you all day. I'm just not gonna forget it.
What do you, before I want to kind of shoot out some questions too, and then like see what you think about it, and then like as I shoot out some of these bullet points, I want you to give your feedback on it and what you think from everyone.
Cool.
But like, what do you guys think the process of forgiveness is?
Forgiving and forgetting.
And forgetting?
Mm-hmm.
No.
But I'm never gonna forget because I can't.
No, I don't think forgetting is part of forgiveness.
Why do you say that?
Because you have to remember so that you remember what to do if it happens again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like offense is bound to happen. It's a thing that happens in life to everyone at some point or another. And
But people still do it though. That's the thing.
We're not here to explain why people do what it is that they do, but we're all of some of our experiences, who we grew up around, the things we grew up seeing and experiencing, and that makes everybody react differently. You know what I mean? Like, you can't put a lima bean on a rock and think it's gonna do the same thing as it's gonna do in soil. You can't put corn in soil and think you're gonna get a lima bean. You get what I'm saying? Like, every seed reacts to soil differently.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't expect that you're gonna get the same reaction from everyone. Like, we all do it. We put everybody in the same basket because it's easy to do. And who's gonna check us on that? But everybody's different.
What do you mean you put it in the basket?
Like, you can't.
Your
we
barrel of
generalize.
problems. Yeah.
We generalize, and men do this, women do this, and it's like, no, everybody is different. You know, like, everybody reacts to things differently, and I feel like in your situation, if the conversation had happened first before all of whatever dispute happened, it would have been received differently by you. That's all I'm saying.
But
What was that?
nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
So, forgiveness. I don't feel like forgetting is a part of it. Cause you touch a hot pot and you forget you got burned. Come on.
No, you just an idiot. You're just an idiot.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
why
yeah,
I'm
it's true.
saying that you don't forget when you've been offended.
So you're saying you think, and it's a question.
Yeah.
You think that what you've learned from a problem you're trying to forgive is now part of you, and that you need to use that to prepare in case it ever happens again?
I say yes.
Yeah, or to just share it with somebody else to say, hey, this is what I learned from this situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe if I share it with you and tell you how I got through it and was able to forgive, that'll help you when, you know, if it happens to you. And then you don't have to go through the long, drawn-out process that I went through. You know, like, I don't know.
I mean, it's different to where, again, I was the bigger man, and I apologize. I was the bigger man at the end of the day. Still being the bigger man, that ended with what? A text message. So it's like, it doesn't even matter if I would have been aggressive about it, it wouldn't have solved anything. The fact that I wasn't aggressive about it still didn't solve anything.
Yeah, but you could walk away with your dignity.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, most
like
definitely.
that's the huge difference.
Yeah, I definitely walk away with my
It does make a
dignity.
difference.
I definitely walk away with my dignity. It's just
Yes.
that it's like, I just didn't think that. I'm sorry. Let me reframe. I knew that I was on a different level. I just didn't know it was on that type of level, and that's what kind of, I guess, not necessarily shook me, but more of saying like, dang, I thought we was in this together.
Yeah.
Like I thought, you know what I'm saying, all those years that we done put in, you know what I'm saying, to be able to be boys, to be able to talk to one another. Now it's like, that's how you feel. Versus, you know what I'm saying, you should have just been like, yo, I should have went ahead and called him and talked to him.
But did you ask
Da, da, da.
yourself why he felt like
Yeah,
that
I
was the
did.
best way for him to communicate with
Yeah,
you?
I did. What did I tell? I don't remember what I told you. Cause I was so up about it. I looked at it, but at the same time, I was just like, why?
Yeah.
Just why?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's not like I blocked you or I text you back something nasty.
Right.
I didn't actually was like, all right, cool, it's your prerogative.
Right.
But anybody can say a lot of stuff in a text message. It's a text message.
I wonder, do you feel like, and just a question again, like, do you feel like maybe you've done something for him to even send you that text
Probably.
that you could think of?
Probably. But that's the thing. Everybody knows me, and everybody knows how I react to things, how I used to react to things. And now I'm willing to talk to you. That should tell you something. That should tell a lot of people something. Because, like, now I'm not ready to hit you. I'm actually want to talk to you.
You got folks out here shell shocked. They scared us to come say something off of your past
Well, no, because, yeah, because of my, yeah, because I had a bad temper with Liz. I had.
attitude.
I had.
Say something about the podcast. Say one more thing. It's all right.
Of course I had problems. Of course I did. I admit those too. But now it's like, all right, now you got to talk. And now you got to listen. Again, that's why Shut Up and Listen came up. You know what I mean? It's like, I know I could do a lot of talking, but sometimes you just got to shut up and listen.
Or shut
Like,
up and do it.
and then shut up and do it. Like, it's you can try all day and you're going to keep trying for the rest of your life. But, I mean, when you going to just be like, all right, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. And, like, I got tired of wondering why people didn't want to talk to me. It's because, yo, you got an anger problem, dude. You don't know how to talk to people. So that's why nobody don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
All right? I caught that. I caught it. Now it's silent and I still get it. And people, man, I'm scared to talk to you. Why?
Well, I feel like you can't expect people to automatically just open up when you've been the one shutting them down for so long.
Oh,
like,
these are new people, though. And they still scared to talk to me. I don't even know why. Like, and I mean, I come off gentle as hell. Not aggressive or anything. Like, y'all told me before, like, you come off intimidating. I've been kind of trying to come to you like a little
What's
bunny
that?
rabbit. I've been trying to come to you like a bunny. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, how you doing? Look at my
My
ears.
bunny.
Yeah.
That's what he is. My bunny.
So, I mean, I get that, and I still try to talk to people and try to nerd out with people. I get some people, it's like, oh, man, he cool as hell. And then next people like, nah, it's still something about that dude. And it's still something about
You
that
still
dude.
got some residue on you.
I mean, of course, I still got residue. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't?
True.
I dare somebody to walk around and say, I'm residue free. Let me go ahead and rub on you a little bit, because that's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie. But I mean, at least I can admit it.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like that's a really good step forward to your growth.
I read all right, so there's this quote by Victoria Klein. She says, emotions are a major part of what makes us human, and without it we are beasts. You guys agree to that?
Yeah.
I've seen animals express emotion. So again, what's the difference?
Well, are animals beasts?
Depends on the animal.
What is your definition of a beast? Like, when you hear beast, I hear, sorry, this is screaming on a rampage, tearing down everything in its sight.
Yeah.
Whether you're a ceiling fan
Yeah.
or a scared little child. Like, you're gonna get it.
Tasmanian devil style?
Tasmanian, that is a beast.
Nah, when I hear the word,
I mean, he
beast
lost his.
now, when I hear the word beast, I think of the smallest vicious animals as a beast. And the reason why I say this is because, yeah, the big animals, you know, there's a beast and you know they're scary, but it's always sometimes the smallest ones. It's always the vicious ones and the more scarier ones. Because the reason why I say those are the beast modes is because they have to go out every day and they have to eat or catch, you know, double their amount, and if they don't, they die. So I mean, that's how I consider beasts.
So you agree to that or you don't?
I mean, yeah, no,
Yeah, no.
yeah, no.
I don't really agree with that.
You don't agree with that?
Mm-mm.
What are
Because animals are smart.
animals
I
can
don't-
be smart,
Yeah,
but humans can be smart.
we're all beasts.
A shocking fact, and I think, you know, a lot of that kind of makes up who we are. Works well together, so it's like it's a part of us, but at the same time, it's like, what is the necessity for holding on? What is the necessity for anger? For all these things that make up who we are: love,
think
joy, sadness.
Yeah,
What's the
I think the
necessity for
holding
it?
on to it is what makes you a beast.
But what's the necessity for the emotions that that's just a part of an emotion that we show people or we go through. Or sometimes you don't.
It's a
And
shield.
behind closed doors, you're
It's a shield.
affected by it.
Your emotions are a shield?
Yeah, emotions are a shield. That's all it is. I mean, think about it.
Agreed.
Think about
To
it.
an extent, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, for instance, when you're dating somebody, a conversation always comes up. First words man or woman says, "My wall is up." Why? Because you've been hurting before. And what does a man or a woman say to ease that? Well, I won't do that to you. You just lied. So now my wall is up even higher. So I mean, I'm blocking myself from, I already know what's going to happen. Why? Because it happened before.
That doesn't mean it's gonna happen again.
And that's true, but you're going to still keep that wall up. Period, point
Which
blank.
is perpetuating a cycle.
Right. But because you're not going to let that wall down. You're not going to let that wall down until you are 110% sure. Like, all right, I know he or she is the one. But until then, that wall going to stay up. You're going to protect yourself because in the back of your mind, I don't care who you are, you still going to say, he or she going to do the same thing as such and such did. I'm just going to give it time. I'm still going to do the right thing. But eventually,
So does that mean you've forgiven?
I say you're forgiven. But I'm not going to forget what somebody... It's basically like, oh, I made a mistake. So I'm not going to make the same mistake again. All right, cool. I'm going to get with you. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to smile. I'm going to da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I'm going to do everything I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
Your actions are going to show exactly what the you going to do.
You did good. I think we did real good as far as, you know, not saying.
I just had to slip that, though. God almighty.
What's
But,
the
I mean,
time?
it's...
It's 9:14.
it's
No, I mean on the clock
we're
so
good.
that you can know how to delete.
I listen to other things. That's cool.
But I mean, yeah, that's you're gonna anticipate every time, cause it's like this. Every
It's
time
really
a mistake has
hard not
happened,
to.
exactly. Every time a mistake happens, yeah, you're gonna forgive that person, but then you're gonna go to the next person, and be like, all right, we're cool,
Okay.
but then
All right, so what are your
Say
thoughts?
something, bruh.
There is something like everything. I always go to sleep again. Everything that we're exposed to, even like in the now, will have an effect on your life.
Yeah.
It is going to be a part of you. You can't get rid of it. So whether it's a positive or negative, you carry it throughout it all. If I touched your shoulder, and let's just say your shoulder hurt, you're going to remember that I caused you pain, and you'll let it go, but it becomes a part of you. Even from that small thing to a big thing to somebody texting you something out the blue while you're trying to enjoy Netflix and a beer. You know what I'm saying? Like, all those things are a part of who you are. Now, I say this, we all try to prevent those things from happening, but who's to say that that wasn't a necessity to get you to react the way you did, to learn something from it, to become now this new person?
I ain't
Well,
gonna lie.
really, it's for somebody else.
I ain't gonna lie.
I lost you, didn't I?
No, you didn't lose me because, like, all the stuff that has brought me, I just feel like one of the Spartans. I just want to kick somebody into a hole.
That's anger. But okay. So
No, that's not. No. I'm not angry by any means. No.
What do you call it? Hostility?
No.
What you gonna call it?
I just don't want them in my face.
You got to say. What did you call it?
That's not upset. I'm not upset.
Again, I'm asking
Okay,
you.
okay.
What do you call it?
I did it for fun.
That ain't fun.
What?
Yeah.
Niggas don't kick niggas in the chest
For fun.
and holes for fun.
That we've talked about this before. That's not.
Oh, no. I said kick. I didn't say hurt. I said kick. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just can't kick you.
You said 300,
Okay, we're not living
In
in
the
Spartans
chest?
at 300.
and he yelled at him prior to that.
What?
This is Sparta.
This is. We're trying
Oof.
to help you understand that this is anger.
No,
That's-
it's no, because it's like I went through my anger stage. Okay, that's cool. But now just to the point where it's just like when people talk to you, and y'all know I'm right when I say this. When people talk to you, you just like,
Okay, but I don't want to kick him in the
no, I'm
chest.
not saying I want to kick him in the
This
chest.
is Sparta.
That's
No.
exactly what you just
I don't want to
said.
kick that person in the chest. I don't want to kick that person in the chest.
Before I do this, I just want to let you know I do it for fun. This is Sparta.
This is Sparta. You sound like I got a fire in my ears. So I'm like, this is Sparta. Anyway, no, I'm not upset. It's just that when people, sometimes it's those people that don't learn from the other mistakes, and this is like you're still causing it. It's like you know the answer to the question. Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Like it's like you're doing it just to irk my nerves, but I'm not letting you irk my nerves. So that's where that kick in the chest comes in. It. Now anger
So that's the response to the action.
in my mind, yeah, but I just be
And
like,
you call that joy?
I call it joy.
Negro, that's anger.
That's.
I don't feel
not-
that's anger.
Fear leads to anger.
Anger leads to hate, but I wasn't
Hate
angry.
leads to suffering.
But I was smiling when I did it. That
That's
doesn't mean I was
not-
angry.
No, that's.
I wasn't angry.
No,
I was fine. I mean, it's not like I did it. I didn't do it, but I definitely pictured
but that's
it.
not what that equals.
It's a mental kick.
Yeah, it was a mental
It's
kick.
even more powerful. That's what I'm trying
And
to
then
say.
that's when I walked away, and it was just like, man, you did good. You didn't say nothing smart. You didn't say get out my face. You didn't say none of that. You answered the question, and you let it go.
Okay, so I wanna run back the scenario of the story you just said. Okay, and I'm not even gonna like verbatim any word for word. You walked up to somebody said something to you. You're like, "Why are you doing this?" You wanted to respond in a way that you didn't. You walked away, proud of yourself, and you continue your day. You're
Yeah.
doing what you did.
Yeah.
But you holding on to that. You see that?
I mean, I thought I let it go.
You just brought it up like it was right there in your pocket.
I don't know. I have stories in my head, dude. I can't let that go.
Okay, this is what I'm
I can't
trying.
help
This is what
that.
you can.
How?
That's why I got bullet points.
Go ahead.
That's the whole point of
We'll
this.
get to the next bow
This
bow.
ain't, and this ain't to highlight just you. This ain't Mike. Now I'm tired of this. Okay, this ain't that. This is us discussing it and like shining some light on some things.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be honest. Like a part of this topic made me think about that guy who did us wrong. I won't say his name from the comedy show that we were just discussing. How it all made us feel, myself included. And I had to think, I'm like, yo, it was wrong. It was this, it was that, it was this, it was that. But now where are we? Even, let's just say we finalized everything and it was fine. And you got what you needed from him based off what that paper said. Now all this was done. I still hold on to what he did. We all do.
Yeah.
Because it was done, and you can't take that away. So it's like, how do you get rid of that?
You
How do you
don't
clean
get
out
rid
that
of
closet?
that.
How do you?
You don't get rid of that.
All questions. I'm
You
just-
just here's the thing about forgiveness. What we talked about earlier, it makes you ask questions. The purpose of forgiveness is to see what you learned from the last experience. Can you move forward from that? You see what I'm saying? Or else it's gonna put you in a cycle. You're gonna have to go through that again until you learn. And then you level up. I told David, it's like a video game. It's levels to this shit. So either you learn all the cheat codes and move on, or else you're gonna be stuck at this level forever. That's what forgiveness is. Like, okay, so you did this wrong to me. How did it make me feel? Why did it make me feel that way? How do I go about making sure that that offense doesn't occur again? Okay, I know that if you take my money, I'm gonna be pissed. So I'm going to now put myself in the place of saying, I'm not gonna allow you to take my money. I'm gonna be smarter about this the next time around. I'm going to make sure that I have a contract. I'm going to make sure that you understand exactly what needs to be delivered. Da 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 da. Now, I've done everything that I can to make sure that I'm safe and that all my boundaries are secure. If for some reason you still find a way to breach that, that's not on me though. Because I've done what I'm supposed to do to protect myself. That's just you being an asshole.
I got one word.
But I'm gonna be able to sleep at night because I know I did what I was supposed to do for me. Now, in the situation of, I don't know. I just lost my train of thought.
I hate that. I hate that.
I lost my train of thought.
Well, I just got one word to just counter with you, what you just said.
Okay.
And I'm just going to...
Counter away.
Or more like add.
Okay.
Karma. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes like somebody do something wrong to you, you know, your best bet is to just walk away. Sometimes you got to air that bro. Like,
Oh, you said another word.
I'm sorry, I did it 2 times.
Well, at least it's only 2. Remember how bad we used to do it back in the day?
Oh yeah, I used to
Oh
do
my
that.
God.
Anyways, I don't even remember what I was saying. I'm hungry.
That moment we shoot a
Oh, my
podcast and
stomach
everybody's
can forgive
hungry.
me.
Like, I just realized I didn't eat all day today either myself.
Oh, that's a problem.
I want to
I'm
give y'all
kind
a
of used
story.
to it.
Give me a story.
And I won't go into details with it. But I think what I will do is share the link in the description for this episode.
Yeah.
Lady by the name of Sarah Montana witnessed a guy from the neighborhood that they lived in, like, shoot to kill her younger brother and her mom. And apparently this kid from the neighborhood was friends to the younger brother. Best friends, so they always saw each other and all this and that. You know, mom would like drive off and see the kid in the neighborhood, and she would say things like, he's going through a lot, so I want to wave to him so he knows that at least I see him.
Yeah.
That he's not like invisible, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, because they cared about him. A couple days before Christmas, this kid breaks into the house to steal like some of the Christmas gifts and stuff. The brother was sleeping on the couch, wakes up and sees him. That friend panics and shoots to kill that guy in the head. So the guy like leaves in panic or whatever, but forgets that he left his coat that he wore breaking into the house. So he returns to go get the coat, sees the mom already saw the brother or the younger son, and she's crying and yelling. She looks at the kid, knows what happened. She wouldn't stop crying and yelling, and because of that, he shot and killed her too. And so now he is serving back-to-back life sentences in Virginia because of what he did. And this sister is left to kind of
Pick
cope
up the
with
pieces, yeah.
all of that.
Yeah.
And through a series really just kind of explaining how she it was hard to even talk about it after all the years, but found a way to forgive. After almost ruining her life, really found a way to forgive this guy. So you got to ask yourself, how could you? Those people who are listening that, you know, are dealing with a trauma experience on that level or something worse. It's like, how do you even think to begin to forgive someone? And one of the things she mentioned, and I kind of want to throw it at you guys, is she asked a question, why do I want to forgive this person in the first place? You know, a lot of people go and gravitate towards like, oh, well, it's the right thing to do. If you're a believer, you know, you shouldn't hold on to grudges and this and that. You know, you should have an understanding.
I don't
You
get
should
it. They
believe
be
you're
not
in a
that
better
with me.
place.
I will forgive you. I just want you back in my life. Like, that's it. Like, I forgive you all day. It's just that nobody told you to run. You chose that. Nobody told you to hide. You chose that.
Not always.
I mean, that's true. But I mean, like, in my situation, if you could talk to me, talk to me. We can only get better together. And if we can't, then okay, cool. But at least we know.
Sometimes you just don't want to even. Like, I learned my lesson. Thanks for coming. Don't ever come back.
True, too.
And I mean, I'm not saying like, screw you. No. Live a long and prosperous life. I hope you also grew from this situation. But you served your purpose in my life. You see what I'm saying? It's not even like on some animosity type stuff. Like, no, I want you to hopefully look back on this moment and saw how I reacted and be like, man, like, I should have done the right thing. I should have done better. I will make an effort to do better from here on out. You don't even have to come back and apologize to me, because I don't need the apology, because I've already moved on. I've already forgiven you. And it takes a lot to get to that place.
Yeah.
Because you're not always going to get an apology, and you have to be okay with that.
Yep.
Because that will mess you up, man. If you looking for an apology and you never get it.
Yeah, you're going to be waiting for years.
Oh my God. You may not ever get it.
Yeah.
What happens then?
Learn that the hard way.
What happens when you don't get the apology?
You get angry.
Yeah.
You turn into a little sad
a
little
beast?
kid. Yep.
There's that again. Yeah. But like, and even to like believers, you know, people who, you know, read the Bible and follow and everything. I always think about the story of Jesus himself sitting down with 12 disciples, knowing
His homeboy,
you know who it is, you know where he's at the table. He ain't got that mafia gun under the table, you know what I mean, with the napkin. It ain't nothing like that. He's sitting there with you, knows who you are,
In your face.
and just says to all of them, right, and says to all of them, one of you among us
Will betray me.
right, and still breaks bread with you. Before it happens and you know, like...
But I
That's
feel
another
like that is a perfect example of our humanity. How many of us have ever been in a situation where you're like, man, I probably shouldn't mess with this person. Like, you can't figure out really why, but you're like, it's something. And you choose to ignore it. We do it all the time.
Yeah. For real.
And then you think, dang, I remember when I said to myself, self, and myself said,
I love that. I love that. I love that.
You know,
But
come on now. We do it all the time.
I do, and I feel that because like now, that's why nowadays, he'll tell you. As a matter of fact, we all had this conversation outside that night. I even told Edward, Sir Edward. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like you because, again, my brother trusts you. That's my brother at the end of the day. If I feel like my brother is like,
is in danger or anything else like that, I tell if he bro, I don't like you. I really don't care. What you gonna do? You can get up and leave, or I could just sit there and look at you all day and just be like, I don't like you, bro. Matter of fact, you wouldn't even be in my place. Mm-hmm. Just because I don't like you, because I have a feeling about you. When you just met me, I got a feeling. I don't need you to see the inside of my place. And that's how I would be, just because of that feeling. Yeah, you roll with him, but this is my place. I ain't got to let you in this. Just because I feel some type of way. But I mean, that's why we got to the point of moving everything else, because it ain't about me at the end of the day.
I also got another nugget for y'all.
It's like you said, I also got another nigga for y'all.
Another chicken nugget for y'all.
Oh, nugget.
See what I did?
Wow.
It's coming.
It's coming. All right,
No.
So
That's
Nelson
not what I thought
Mandela.
he said.
Nelson Mandela. I was in prison for like nearly 3 decades, right? Mm-hmm. Free in 1990s. Immediately let go of hatred and anger,
And became
saying
the
if he
president.
held onto it, that mentally he would still be in prison.
Absolutely.
Okay, so basically, how do we let things go?
Here's the thing about your brain. Your brain can't tell the difference between then and now. So if you recall something and those old feelings come back up, your brain thinks that it's happening all over again. It can't even tell that it's over because you keep reliving it. That's why you gotta let go.
I hear you. I was a deep thought.
know you were.
I hear you. It's just because it's like the time. Okay, I use myself
Even in
as an
that laugh
example.
you hold it, I can just
Yeah.
see it.
It's still there.
When I'm by myself, which is a lot, I always take that time to think about what people have said to me, as far as like, you. I always just like, all right, I had this conversation. Why did I have this conversation? And then it's like, all right, so why am I still holding on to this? I'm constantly asking myself questions, and I won't shut it off until I can get the answer. Mm-hmm. So if that means I gotta sit in my car in silence, I'll sit in my car in silence. If I gotta go to work and I'm just like, yeah, I'm good, I'm just thinking, I have to let my brain process that, because I can't let my brain go towards emotion. It's like anger. It's like you want to be angry about it, but you can't. And I have to tell myself that every time, like, dude, I know you want to be upset. And then my dog comes to me and says, you don't have to be upset.
I think he knows.
Yeah, he got to know.
Every time I try to think of something, I always try to take the anger out of it. Because with me, my anger will win. It's hard for me to, not say let go, but
It's
hard for me
okay to
empty.
admit that, though.
Yeah, it's hard to empty that trash can. If I can say that. It's hard to empty that trash can.
Say how you say.
Because it's like, it's a big old dumpster and it's overflowing. It is. I just don't know how to dump it. Mm-hmm. And
you have to ask
for
yourself
me,
why you still angry.
And that for me is like, yo, why do I still feel this way? Why do I start putting stuff in categories, and then at the end of each category I'm angry?
Yeah.
Like, that's not really solving anything. Mm-hmm. It's like, dude, you're pushing it aside, and then you're just getting mad about it. Once you push it aside, you realize what it is.
Yeah. And that's something you don't know, but you revisit in downtime.
Yeah.
Often. And what happens if I sat here and just continue to say chicken nuggets? Often.
I'll be laughing.
Probably. But y'all gonna go get some chicken nuggets. You know what I'm saying?
Saying
And all
chicken
I'm saying,
nuggets.
right? All I'm saying is it takes you there. From repeating that, and from thinking that, and from dwelling on it over and over and over and over.
I feel like if you realize that that's where you go in your downtime, create less downtime.
By doing what?
Find things to fill your time with. There's always a dish to wash. There's always a floor to be vacuumed. There's always somebody else that could use your help. Like,
That's why I wanna start volunteering.
Yeah, when you internalize everything, you make everything about you, it makes it hard for you to see everybody else around you. And it pulls you, it's like a black hole. It like pulls you deeper in, and it makes it harder for you to see, hey, you're not the only person that's going through it. If you look over your left shoulder, you'll see that the dude sitting next to you.
That's Paul, right?
He is trying to get the water out of the boat. If you would kindly plug the holes, then we could move this ship across shore. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's trying to get somewhere. And if you would just maybe fix the oar or like maybe get the sail up, that would be great.
Yeah.
We could get to the other side safely and not lose any passengers.
Agreed.
KDS.
Yeah.
Shanti. All right, my man. Y'all have a good day. And you heard it here at the Coco Show. I'll let your boy Chocolate Baby out. So, this is it for the Coco Show with me, David Strand. It's Chocolate Baby.
Thank you for listening to The Coco Show. Check out other episodes on Spotify, iTunes, and Podbean. You can also listen to current episodes on freedomkradio.net. If you have a topic idea that you would like us to discuss on this platform, feel free to email us at 1tccshow@gmail.com. Again, that's 1tccshow@gmail.com. Please like and subscribe to The Coco Show and share with all your friends. Thanks again for listening.